Hello, it's me again. It's Jannie Branch from the Butterfly Connection, and I have another inspiration for you today. Today's inspiration actually comes from my birthday, which was November the 26th. If you follow me on Facebook, then you know that it was my birthday because I did post a few pictures and I did say where I was. So anyway, before I went, a few people told me, so you're celebrating your birthday, quote unquote, in Sin City. Or they said, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So I'm one of those people, I have a very heavy conscience. And so it got me to thinking, although I was going to, quote unquote, Sin City, I knew that God can still see everything that I'm doing. And even though whatever happens in Vegas, they say stays in Vegas, it made me think about whatever happens between me and God, it stays between me and God. God sees everything that I'm doing. He knows everywhere that I'm going. And there wasn't anything that I could do there that I couldn't do at home and that he could not see. But I was thankful and grateful that that's the type of God that I serve, that God could see everything that I was doing, that I didn't have to feel guilty in front of him, that I didn't have to feel self-conscious, because I want him to be able to see what I'm doing. I don't want a God that I can hide from, that I can go behind a bush, or a God that I can go to another city and he doesn't see what I'm doing, because I want correction. I want God to be able to see what I'm doing so that if I veer off the course, he can correct me, because the word does say that God corrects those that he loves. It's just like with my own children. If you have children, we correct them because we love them and because we want them to do the right thing, and because we know the things that we have taught them and that we have created them, that they have come from us. And so that we know them and that we know what they're capable of. We know their potential. We know what they're capable of doing, whether good or bad. And that's the same thing with God. That there's no place that I can hide from him, and I'm so happy that that's the type of God that I serve. He's not the type of God that if he sees me do something, he's not going to condemn me, but he's going to correct me. He's going to point it out to me, because God is the one, after all, he's the only one that can judge us. Most people, if they know what you've done, they've seen what you've done, they'll throw it up in your face. Not everyone, but you have those people that do that. But God isn't the God that throws things in your face so that he can condemn you or to just bring judgment down upon you. But he brings them up to say, see what I brought you from, see where you used to be, you see where you're going, you see what I can do for you. He brings it back up as a testimony, not to bring damage, to make you feel bad, to make you feel guilty, or to make you feel ashamed. So yes, although I went and I partied and I celebrated in Las Vegas, amen. God was with me. God was surrounding me. God was watching me. God was still talking to me. God still anointed me. I was still appointed, and I was still a part of who God is. So I just wanted to say, don't ever try and hide from God. Don't think that you can go somewhere that God is not, because if you are his child, he is with you, and you don't want to hide from him. You want him to see everything that you are doing so that he can correct you, guide you, direct you, give you the strength, and give you the knowledge and the power that you need to know. I am Jannie Branch. I want you to be fly, as in Butterfly Connection. I do approve this message. Thank you, and have a great day.